Hello, I'm Mark Beckmeyer from Zion United Church of Christ in Hoyleton, and I was a member of the General Synod team that went to General Synod this past year in Kansas City. I once commented General Synod is kind of like summer camp at Du Bois Center, where your faith takes a turn, gaining deeper meaning, where you take a break from everyday life, meet new friends, have your faith challenged and reinforced. UCC General Synod is summer camp on steroids. It's a spiritual revival where God's Spirit fills you in the way it did for the apostles on the first Pentecost. One feels immersed in the church, surrounded by singing religious dance, stimulating keynote speeches, and thought-provoking discussions and deliberations, which makes your mind spin. And then you meet fellow Christians from all across the country and around the world, which displays the diversity in the church. For 5 days, you truly are immersed in the deep, feeling the Spirit moving and God still speaking. You come away challenged, changed, refreshed, stimulated, and for me, spiritually invigorated.
Attending General Synod helped me connect to the UCC by showcasing all the different resources that are available to us as churches and as individual members, as well as connecting to our siblings in Christ throughout the entire country and the entire world. And that's how General Synod helped me connect to the UCC.
So for me, in just the day-to-day life of the local church, it can be really easy to get kind of stuck in our little bubble. And going to something like General Synod or even annual meeting gives me the chance to kind of see the wider church in action, talk with people from churches that are different than my little church, and sometimes debate about how we're going to move forward as a wider church together. And so for me, going to General Synod gives me that experience of what the church is beyond my four walls.
My first General Synod was in 2009. It was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was in seminary at the time, and I went with some friends up to Michigan to attend that synod. And from that synod on, I have been making friends and getting to know colleagues all throughout the denomination. It's been such a great experience. I've had the chance to work on different committees like the 2030 Clergy Network. I've had the chance to work on writing for the National Church, including Worship Ways. I've had the chance to, this time, write worship for Opening Synod, Opening Worship rather, serve the larger church. That's what Synod has done, those connections with so many people across the denomination. And it's my intention, I've been to Synod ever since 2009, and it's my intention to go each chance I can go.
A fun thing that happened at General Synod was while I was walking to the convention center for one of the meetings, I wound up walking on the sidewalk next to a young man who had recently transitioned. And he said that he appreciated my watch band, which has rainbow colors, because it told him that I was a safe person to walk with. We often forget how dangerous it is for some people to exist just for being who they are. We can all do our part.
There's truly an international component to General Synod that I really embraced. I love that part of it. People from different churches in different part of the world. I wish there were more. But the one thing that happened to me is that I was on a committee with an international component and a social justice part of it that was truly contentious. This resolution was brought to us by Karen Georgia Thompson and the board of the UCC. It was an amazing experience to grapple with the many different parts that need to be considered in coming to a decision on how to vote. General Synod helped me learn more about who the United Church of Christ is, who we are, where we've been, where we hope and strive to go, what we've learned, and just how we've done it all together.
My experience at General Synod helped me to connect to the UCC better through the resolutions that we discussed and all the workshops that we went to. It was very inspiring, and the sermons spoke to me, touched me very well.
So our church has been kind of struggling a little bit with membership ever since COVID, probably similar to many of yours. And we at Synod heard some stories about the roots of the United Church of Christ, and that the churches started out as common houses. And these common houses were places where people gathered for all sorts of things in the city. And therefore, we have been focusing at our church on not just worship, but bringing in other opportunities for people to meet, doing some more civic things that would be done as city programs.
Inspirational.
Covenant.
Community.
My word is empowerment.
Inspiring.
Connection.
Energizing.
You know, at General Synod, I witnessed the best of what happens when the United Church of Christ gathers and dares to go into the deep together. This year's theme wasn't just a slogan, it was an invitation. In the plenaries, in the hallways, over meals, and in the quiet moments of prayer, people went deeper into conversation and collaboration and community. We shared stories of faith and justice, learned from each other's ministries, and discovered that the Spirit is moving powerfully in the spaces between us. The connections made at Synod were more than introductions. They were covenants of shared purpose. I met colleagues who are now partners in ministry, found ideas that will ripple back to our local churches, and felt again that sacred reminder: we are stronger when we dive together. As we return home, the call continues to stay in relationship, to nurture those connections, and to keep going deeper still. Because the church isn't meant to float on the surface. We are called, every one of us, into the deep.